Hey guys, it's Paul again for Test Drive PH, and mga millennial dyan, yung mga nagsistart pa lang ng family. Alam nyo naman, you have two options. Either go with the sedan or you go with the bigger option, yung SUV. These days though, we of course have the ever popular middle option, of course the crossover. Today, BYD is offering you this BYD Sealion 5 DMI. But the question is the DMI technology, is the practicality, is the look good enough for you to choose this versus the competition? My name is Paul. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, like and share this video. Let's get started.
This video is sponsored by Ceramax Nano Ceramic Films for 99% UV and heat rejection, shatter protection, and glare reduction. I-Ceramax mo na yan!
Right guys, let's start with a walkthrough of this BYD Sealion 5 DMI. Let's start with the headlights here. So you have a full LED headlights there. These are your DRLs. Then if we move to the front here, you have this very chunky, very sporty, the front end. You have this big grille here, and if you look downward, you have this na parang nagsiseparate dito sa middle. I like that. If we look at it as a whole, no, it's very sporty. And then you have you don't have any fog lights there. I guess you don't really need that. And then if we move to the side here, we have 18-inch alloys. This one I like. This has just over 153 millimeters of ground clearance. Then if you look at the side profile here, very typical naman na crossover with bits like, for example, this is fairly similar to the Atto 3. This has a 52 liter of fuel capacity. Very nice. By the way guys, ang total or maximum range nito, if you're gonna combine the 71 kilometers na full EV range, and then you can go just over 1,000 kilometers. Then up there you have your side railings here, and then we have a spoiler. Then if you look at the back now, this one it has yung look wise niya, well, there's a little bit of Sealion 6, just like itong taillights niya, very similar, just a bit smaller than what you get from the Sealion 6. Then if we open up the trunk here, nga lang, this is just manual. Size of this is actually really good at just over 500 liters. It gets even bigger if you fold down the second row seats. You get just over 1,330 liters of space. That is massive. Of course, all BYD vehicles comes with this charger. You have your wall charger as well, and meron ka pa dito very nice na snow cover like that. And then close this up. Tara, check natin yung interior. Okay guys, let's take a quick point of view tour of the interior of the BYD Sealion 5 DMI. So what BYD did here is really just get the good bits of their other cars. Like for example, the steering wheel here. This is very similar, if not coming from the BYD Sealion 6. Then you have your traditional or classic na rotating screen. So yan, we have this is actually coming from the Seagull, and then we have this 8-inch na instrument cluster, very bright, kita nyo naman kahit maaraw. And then here's another bit na I do believe this is coming from the Sealion 6 again, itong vertical slots ng AC performance is also excellent. And then ito talaga, and I keep saying this, no, the interior of this is really nice. I love the combination ng black, ng leather here, and then everything that's that you sort of touch feels very plush and very luxurious. If we go to the center console here, ito yung gear lever natin, which is, I think, I'm not quite sure where that is. I think dito yata yan sa tank or for other models. And then this one, guys, ito medyo nane-neglect to ng iba kasi this is so useful, this NFC card, no, other than the key fob. Like for example, if you wanna close or open and close the car, you can just tap this on your side mirror, and then if you start it, you can just tap it here dito sa center console mo. Then you can check here, meron naman tayong vanity mirror and vanity light. You have, this is where you put your sunglasses as well. You have the touch controls, touch light controls here. Sayang nga lang, just like I said, wala tayong sunroof. So, initial impressions lang dito sa interior itong BYD Sealion 5 DMI, no? For me, it's a bit narrow kasi nga this is a crossover. This is not as big as, for example, the Sealion 6. However, the feel here is even better. It just is even better. And for example, if you compare this to the Seal 5, everything feels very nice and grabe. Itong interior talaga ng BYD is really top notch. If you compare it to the competitor, so if you're looking for, you know, interior quality. Okay, start muna tayo dito sa favorite part ko of this BYD Sealion 5, which is this second row passenger. Because, una, the quality of the leather here is excellent, just like all BYDs, no. Headroom is also very good. You have a perfectly flat floor here, so legroom is not a problem. You have two air vents there. Of course, you have a USB-A port and USB-C. If we move here to center, you have your armrest. Then you have two cup holders. And by the way, guys, itong seats here is you can recline it a little bit. So you have like an option to, for example, a little bit like that. Or if you want to recline it just a little bit, you have that option. Yeah. So you have more room depending on what you prefer. I really like that. That's a really good option. And actually, a lot of cars don't have that. Thankfully, the BYD Sealion 5 has that. And then, sayang nga lang, wala tayong sunroof. I've been missing that. But overall, dito sa second row, no, it's a really nice place to be in. Very, very comfy, especially for young families. Even if, for example, you have 3 kids, I think this is a really nice, very luxurious, very plush na interior.
Other important features of the BYD Sealion 5, it has 197 PS and 300 Newton meters of torque from its 1.5-liter high-efficiency generator and magnet motor. 0 to 100 is at 8.3 seconds. This has the signature BYD Blade battery. Charging times is around 4.5 hours with AC charging. Then finally, it's available in 4 colors, namely Deep Sea Blue, Cosmos Black, Aurora White, and Harbor Gray.
Alright guys, nandito na tayo sa driving section of our preview of this BYD Sealion 5 DMI. Una, it's well, since this is a crossover, no, so it's a bit narrow. And then materials wise, no, materials here are just like a lot of the BYD cars, no, they're really nice. It feels very, very luxurious and plush here. Tapos, if we're gonna go with the starting with the steering feel, no, this is very light. Even though nandito na ako sa sport mode, seeing out is really good. And then itong A-pillar niya, no, it's actually close, very, very close to the itong dashboard niya. So although it's a little bit big, pero hindi naman siya obtrusive. The side mirror is a little bit small, pero okay na rin for its size. Dito na tayo sa sport mode, yung pedal feel niya, it's a, you know, if you've driven a BYD na, it's a little bit deep, so you have to press it a little bit. Pero the thing with that is a lot of this pedal systems naman, you get used to it. And then it's very, you know, it's really, I wouldn't say super relaxed, kasi this can accelerate from 0 to 100 in about 8.3 seconds. So if you want, parang if you want to enjoy the driving, you can definitely feel the acceleration niya, and there's a bit of even tire squeal pa nga eh. And then of course, itong infotainment system natin, no, I'm a little bit surprised na especially for this price, no, we have a smaller 10-inch na about 10.1 inch na infotainment screen. And then driving position, ito nga lang, it's manual, so I was hoping na at the very least yung driver side would be electronic, so this is just manual. And they also only have one model, which is good din naman para hindi masyado confusing. The biggest advantages would be of course yung DMI nga na, for example, yung 71 kilometers na yun, that is perfect. It's not as, it's not as big, or it's not as far as for example Sealion 6, or for example the Seal 5 na premium na about almost 100 kilometers. This is parang right in the middle, and but 71 kilometers, I think for a lot of Manila goers, no, that's a really good sort of number. So that's the thing with now, na parang, a lot of people are really sort of leaning into this mixture na you'll be able to drive on EV, na itong offer talaga ng BYD, na they have this EV range, and it's really a game changer for a lot of people, kasi nga you can drive basically have an EV na then if you need to go further, you can still do that, kasi nga you still have this laki ng tanke niya, 52 liters. That's I was expecting something lower, but for 52 liters, that's pretty good, kasi you can go further, and then you have estimated range of about just a little over 1,000 kilometers, which is in 1,001. Actually, one of the biggest that I like about this is yung practicality niya, kasi 500 liters to about more than 1,300 liters for the luggage size if you fold down the seats. That's pretty good eh. So practicality wise, so you have two advantages over the sedan na Sealion 5 eh. You have higher ride height, and then you have your yung luggage space mo na ganun, and then it's fairly quick naman right off acceleration wise. For me, no, it actually handles I find it a little bit kasi for example yung Seal 5, no, for me, although that was quick, it felt really heavy sa gitna, so it kind of felt like medyo a bit, although acceleration wise, pero kapag gina-handle mo, it was a bit medyo bitin ako dun sa tightness ng turn niya, and how it grips on the road. This one kasi you're not really sort of pushing that, so you're kind of okay with it.
So there you have it, guys. That was just a quick preview of the BYD Sealion 5 DMI. So my initial thoughts are very positive. First off, this has the ever popular DMI technology, which offers a really good mix. 71 kilometers on a full EV is really good, very good in the middle option. Also, it doesn't look half bad. You have a great interior, tapos practicality is actually really good. Then price-wise, it's also a little bit cheaper than the Sealion 6. So what BYD Philippines has this is a really good in-the-middle option. If you're in the fence of either going a sedan or if you want a full SUV, I'm really looking forward to having a full review of this. So subscribe lang kayo. Make sure that you visit our website at testdrive.com.ph. Wait for our final review. This is Paul again for Test Drive PH. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.